Highway 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith with 31 Triple Dollar.
So we are hot right now. It's
Yep.
going to get hotter. And by tomorrow and the rest of the week, we're talking dangerously
Yes, we
hot
are.
if people don't take heed.
And we want to remind people, we only have the 31 alert days
Right.
Wednesday through Friday because that is the worst
Right.
of the heat. It's still going to be plenty hot today, which is why we got to take care of ourselves, but
Right.
also our furry friends. I talk about this all the time when we have this kind of extreme heat because it is so important. So we mentioned our forecast actual temperature today is 97. Let's say it's 95 degrees outside. If we got full sunshine like we will today, the concrete sidewalk or driveway you have at your house is going to be up to 140 degrees, and that asphalt street in your neighborhood will get as high as 150 degrees, maybe even hotter than that. That kind of temperature is going to burn the paws of your furry friends. So if at all possible, keep those furry friends inside, not just this afternoon, but every single afternoon through the rest of the week. Right now is a perfect time to walk your dog around the neighborhood. That concrete and asphalt's still pretty cool, and the temperatures are warm, yes, but manageable. We're in the mid-70s at the moment, but look how quickly we climbed this morning. 83 by 9 a.m., 87 at 10. Around that 9 to 10 o'clock time frame, no go with those walks around the neighborhood. So get those walks done now or in the next hour or two. Otherwise, Skycam shows a mostly clear picture. Some clouds out there, not a whole lot. As we mentioned, temperatures in the mid-70s. The only area of dense fog we're worried about now is over Lake Gunnersville. That's the main issue to watch. It's going to be fog near those lakes or rivers for the morning drive. But as the sun gets a bit higher in the sky, any of that lingering fog should start to burn off. Most of you will be just fine, but if you're near some of those big lakes or rivers, like out in Marshall County, might need to add an extra couple of minutes on your morning drive. No rain anytime soon. 31 Triple Doppler is quiet, and that's the big difference with this heat wave compared to some other heat waves this summer. There is not even a chance for a pop-up storm to cool us down. Here's your high temperatures where you are today. 97 in Huntsville, 96 in Scottsboro, 95 in Decatur, 94 today in Athens, 96 in the Shoals. Fayetteville, Tennessee, you are heading for 94 degrees. We mentioned those peak temperatures, or those heat index values, I should say, will be upwards of 106 to 108. It's still going to be plenty hot for the Trash Pandas game tonight. First pitch at 6:35. No rain, but still in the low 90s with those actual temperatures. It could still feel like the upper 90s at first pitch tonight, and those temps remain in the mid-80s through the final out. So if you're heading out to the ballpark tonight, you still need to make sure you stay cool and stay hydrated. The worst of the heat, though, is yet to come. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. High temperatures just shy of 100 for most of us. Some spots could hit the century mark, but most of us will stay in that 98 to 99 range. The heat index is the main issue. Maybe as hot as 110 with that heat index Wednesday and Thursday. Could still feel like 108 Friday afternoon. Relief is on the way, though. It's a little ways off. We got a few more days of this extreme heat, but you notice by the end of August, early September, the Northeast is going to start to cool down, and I'm fairly optimistic that that cooler than normal weather will move into our neck of the woods sometime next week. Look at that 10-day forecast. There's a cold front moving through this weekend. Which day? Still hard to say. Looks more like Saturday at this point. But regardless of when that front moves through, it will cool us down. We go from 96 on Saturday to 90 on Sunday, and most of next week looks to stay in the 80s.